Good morning, everyone. Welcome to YogiMe, Saturday morning edition. We'll just give everybody a chance to join before I start. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Looks like we've got some people starting to hop on. Really appreciate you guys joining me every week for this. It's nice. And if you can, share this video, like this video, you can do this at any time too. But I definitely like when you join live. Okay, so we'll get started. So we're going to get started just in a child's pose today. So you bring your big toes together and your knees come wide, maybe wide as your mat. Just enough room for your torso to fit in between your thighs. And then walk your hands out. And then just let your heart melt towards the floor. You can drop your forehead down to the mat. Maybe gently pull your hips down, back towards your heels. And lengthen your spine. And once you feel nice and comfortable here, nice and settled, once you got all your wiggles out, taking your time. But once you feel settled, we'll start to bring our awareness to our breath. So just start to notice your breath, not really changing anything yet, but just noticing something, or breathing something you do all day, every day, and really don't even notice it. So bring some awareness to your breath. This helps you become more present and more in tune with your body, which you'll need throughout the practice today. Always stay aware of your body, what your body's telling you. So there's something I suggest that's that's not right for your body, then please feel free to skip it. But also when we bring our attention to our breath, it just makes it a little bit harder to think about anything else, anything outside of this present moment. And if you would like to start deepening your breath, start to draw your air down low into your lungs, to the very bottom of your lungs. So breathing in and out through your nose. And notice how deepening your breath changes the subtle sensations. So maybe your rib cage is expanding and contracting against your thighs. Maybe your belly is expanding and contracting a little bit more. And then maybe start to even out your breath. So your inhales are just as long as your exhales. Maybe counting to 4 as you inhale, counting to 4 as you exhale. And then start to press your palms firmly down into the mat. And then begin to tuck your toes underneath. And lift your hips up high, coming into downward facing dog. Still staying with your breath here. Your knees can be bent to any degree. But gently press the mat away with all 10 fingers. Scooping your tailbone up towards the ceiling, lengthening your spine. Still letting your breath flow freely here. Release your neck. And then look forward as you bend your knees and take some baby steps towards your hands until you come into a forward fold. And as you fold, you can also bend your knees to any degree, like adding your neck hang. You can even grab for opposite elbows. And maybe start to sway a little bit side to side. Noticing any change in sensation. And then release your hands back down to the mat. Round your spine, bend your knees, and then roll all the way up to standing. Letting your arms come up, circle up. And then maybe take a slight back bend here. And then stand up nice and tall. Inhale as you reach your arms up. And exhale as you fold forward. And return back to your forward fold, your dangling posture. And then round your spine, bend your knees as you roll back up to standing. Inhale as you scoop your arms up overhead. Take a slight back bend. And exhale as you fold forward. Inhale up halfway. So you have a flat back, your spine is lengthening, the crown of your head is pulling forward, tailbone's pulling back. And then exhale as you plant your hands, and then step back into your downward facing dog. And then bend your knees, set your knees down on the mat, untuck your toes, and we'll take a couple cat-cow postures. So on your inhale, drop your belly down towards the floor, scoop your tailbone up, shine your heart forward. And exhale as you round your spine, look towards your navel, create space in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat pose. Press the mat away. Inhale, drop your belly down. Cow pose. Exhale, look towards your navel. And inhale, drop your belly towards the floor. And then continue this at your own pace, following your breath. Inhaling as you open, and exhale as you close. Feel free to take some extra movements here, maybe rocking forward and back. Then when you're ready, come back to neutral spine. Flip your palms so that your fingers are facing away from each other. And then gently rock side to side. And then flip your hands so that your fingers face towards you. Maybe rocking back. If this is too much, you can always walk your knees in. Seeing if you can keep your elbows straight. And then release, coming back to your regular tabletop. Tuck your toes underneath. Lift your hips up high, coming back to downward facing dog. And take 5 breaths here as we start to warm the body. And reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. And step your right foot up in between your hands. And then lift up into your crescent lunge. So right knee is bent, you're on the ball of your left foot. Inhale as you reach your fingers up. And exhale as you frame your right foot. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Bend your knees and reach up. Stand up. Inhale. And exhale your hands to your sides. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back. And lift up to your crescent lunge. Gently pulling your fingers up towards the ceiling. Inhaling. And exhale as you frame your left foot. Step step your left foot back into plank. And chaturanga, lower to the floor with quality. So bend from the elbows. And lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes. And straighten your elbows just until your body tells you to stop. Keeping your thighs down on the mat. Shine your heart forward. And then exhale your chin to the floor. Tuck your toes. Lift up to plank. And lift your hips up, downward facing dog. And take 5 breaths here. And reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. Step your left foot up in between your hands. And lift up to your crescent lunge. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, frame your left foot. Step your right foot up to meet your left and lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees and reach up, stand up, inhale. Exhale your hands to your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you fold forward. Step your left foot back and lift up to your crescent lunge. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, lift your fingers up. Exhale, frame your right foot. Step your right foot back to plank. And chaturanga, lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, chin to the floor. Tuck your toes, lift up to plank. And shift your hips up, downward facing dog. And take 5 breaths here. Reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Step your right foot up in between your hands and lift up, crescent lunge. Right knee is bent on the ball of your left foot. Reaching out towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale as you frame your right foot. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Lift up halfway. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up, stand up. And exhale as you fold forward. And step your right foot back. Crescent lunge, lift up. Inhale, lift your fingers up. Exhale, frame your left foot, step your left foot back. And chaturanga, lower to the floor. Inhale to cobra. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, bring your chin back to the floor. Tuck your toes and lift up, downward facing dog. And reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. And step your left foot up in between your hands. Lift up. Crescent lunge. Inhale, lift your fingers up. Exhale, frame your left foot. Step your right foot up. And lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach up. Stand up. Exhale as you fold forward. Step your left foot back. Lift up, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift those fingers up. Exhale, frame your right foot, step your right foot back into plank, and chaturanga, lower to the floor. Inhale to cobra, shine your heart forward. Exhale as you bring your chin to the floor, tuck your toes, and press up to down dog. And take 5 breaths here. And then reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Step your right foot up in between your hands. Lift up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, frame your right foot. Step your left foot up. Lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. Reach up, stand up. Inhale. Exhale as you fold forward. Step your right foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, frame your left foot. Step your left foot back, chaturanga, lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, touch your chin and lift up, downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here. And reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. Step your left foot up in between your hands. Lift up, crescent lunge. Inhale. And exhale, frame your left foot. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Lift up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees and reach all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Step your left foot back. And lift up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, frame your right foot. Step your right foot back into plank. Chaturanga, lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, touch your chin. Tuck your toes, lift up. Downward facing dog. And take 5 breaths here. And reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Step your right foot up in between your hands. Lift up, crescent lunge. Inhale. This time spin your left heel down. Open up to a T, warrior 2. So you're gazing over your right middle finger. Your arms are parallel with the floor. Your hips are sinking down towards the floor. And then drop your left hand to your left thigh. Reach your right palm up. And bring that right arm scooping up back behind you to reverse your warrior. So bringing your right elbow away from your right knee. You can look up. And let that left hand slide down towards your left ankle. And then use your core, lift back up, warrior 2. Straighten your right knee. Reach forward with your right hand. And bring your right hand to your right shin for triangle pose. So left hand is reaching up towards the ceiling. And then again, use your core, lift back up. Rebend that right knee, warrior two. And then straighten that right knee, turn your right toes in. And then bring your hands to your hips. And then start to fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. You can drop your hands to the floor in front of your face. Or you can grab for your ankles or your toes. Think about bringing that crown of your head towards the floor. And look back behind you. And then when you're ready, bring your hands to your hips. Lift up halfway with a flat back. And then lift all the way back up to standing. Turn your right toes out, rebend your right knee. Bring your arms up to a T, warrior two. Think about bringing that right knee out to open up your hips. And then cartwheel your hands down to frame your right foot. Step your right foot back into plank and bring it through a flow. Chaturanga, lower to the floor. Inhale to cobra, or you can come into up dog. And then exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And take 5 breaths here. Reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. Step your left foot up in between your hands. Lift up, crescent lunge. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. And then spin your right heel down, open up to a T, warrior two. Encourage that left knee out. Arms are parallel with the floor. Hips are sinking low. Drop your right hand to your right thigh. Flip your left palm up and reach the left hand up and over towards your warrior. Still bending into the left knee. Encourage your left elbow away from your left knee. And you can look up. Bring that right hand towards your right ankle. Then use your core, come back up, warrior two. Straighten your left knee. Reach your left hand forward. And then drop your left hand to your left shin. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then use your core, come back up. Rebend your left knee. Warrior two. Gazes over your left middle finger. And then straighten your left knee, bring your left toes in, bring your hands to your hips. And when you're ready, begin to fold forward. This time, bring your hands back behind you and interlace your fingers. And you can stay here, or you can bring your fingers up towards the ceiling. Getting a stretch in your shoulders to any degree. Let your neck hang loose. And then release your fingers, bring your hands back down to the floor. And see if you can walk your hands back behind you. And see how far back you can reach. Always staying in tune with your body. Careful not to force it into anything it's not ready for. And then when you're ready, walk your hands back in front of your face. And then bring your hands to your hips, lift up halfway with a flat back. And then lift all the way back up to standing. Turn your left toes back out. Rebend your left knee. Bring your hands out to a T, warrior two. And then cartwheel your hands down, frame your left foot. Step your left foot to plank. Chaturanga, lower to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes. Lift back up, downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And so you come into your forward fold. And then bend your knees around your spine and come all the way up to standing. So bring your arms up overhead, bring your palms together. Inhale. And then exhale as you bring your thumbs to heart center. And then from here, bring your weight into your right foot. Let your left heel peel up off the mat. Bring your left knee out. And you can kickstand here. Or you bring your left foot to your inner calf. Or up to your inner thigh. Or if you would like to, you can actually bring your left foot to your right hip crease. And if you do this, then I would encourage you to put your knee down and step out. And you can keep your hands at heart center here, or if you feel stable, start to grow your branches. You grow your branches any way you would like to. You can reach them up, reach them out. Whatever feels good to take. And breathe. And then when you're ready, you can release your hands back to heart center. Release your left foot down to the floor. Take a couple baby chair poses just to kind of reset everything. And then when you're ready, bring your weight to your left foot. Root and ground down to your left foot. Let your right heel peel up. Right knee comes out. You can kickstand here. You can bring your right foot to variation you would like to. You can maybe start swinging in the wind. And don't forget to breathe. And when you're ready, bring your hands back to heart center. Right foot down to meet your left. Take some baby chairs. And then we'll do one more balancing posture. So bring your weight into your right foot. All four corners of your right foot. Reach your right arm up. And then bring your left hand out to the side. Start to peel up your left foot. Bend your left knee. And so you can grab the inside of your left foot with your left hand. And you can stay here. If you're feeling very wobbly, you can bring your right hand to a wall. But if you feel stable, you can start to hinge forward from your hips. And start to kick back. Get your left foot into your left hand and reach forward with your right hand. Try not to let your left knee fly out too far. And when you're ready, hinge back up to standing. Release your left foot. Bring your hands back to heart center. And we'll do a couple more baby chairs. And then bring your weight to your left foot. With your right foot. Feel up. Bring your left hand up, right hand out. Bend your right knee. And see if you can grab your right foot with your right hand. Again, you can stay here, or you can come to a wall, or you can start to hinge forward, hinging from the hips, reaching forward with your left hand, kicking back with your right foot. Reaching with your left hand, kicking back your right foot. And then when you're ready, hinge back up to standing. Release. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a couple baby chairs. And then reach up. Inhale. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale as you plant your hands, step your feet back into plank. And hold here for a moment. Shoulders just above your wrists. And slowly chaturanga down to the floor. Untuck your toes. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. We'll come in a Sphinx pose. So use your fingers to grip the mat. And start to pull your chest forward through your arms. Your neck should be in line with your spine. So keeping a soft gaze. And forward, down. And finding a spot like a foot away from your hands. toes. We'll press up to plank. Holding here for a moment. Pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Then lift your hips up high, coming into your down facing dog. And then bend your knees, set your knees down on the mat. Bring your hips back towards your heels. And reach forward, coming into your child's pose. Like how we started class. And then we'll come to one more back bending posture. So lift your hips up so that they're right above your knees. Walk your hands forward and melt your heart down to the floor. Your forehead can come down to the mat. At the reaches, or you can even bring your chin down towards the floor. And then when you're ready, drop your forearms down to the floor. Tuck your toes, and we'll come into dolphin pose. So this is essentially down dog on your forearms. So just walk your toes in towards you. Keeping your forearms parallel with one another. Pressing the mat away with your elbows. And then bend your knees. Set your knees back on the floor. Then walk your hands back so that you're staying on your feet. And start to walk your hands back and let your knees up if you can. Just getting a little bit of a stretch in our feet. Set your knees down, walk your hands forward, and then bring your mat lengthwise and double it up to give your knee a little bit of extra cushion. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing, but we're going to come into the frog pose. So starting here, place your hands down on the mat. Keep your hips right above your knees. And then start to walk your knees out. And your feet can go with them. So your shins are parallel with one another. And just start to walk your knees out just until your body tells you stop. So your hips are still in line with your knees. And bring your hips back too far or forward to be right in line. You bring your toes out like little frog feet. And you can stay here or you can come down to your forearms. And we'll stay here for a few minutes, so make sure that you find a pose that's sustainable for you. That space between too easy and too hard. when you're ready, come back up to your palms. Start to walk your knees in towards each other. Taking as much time as you need, not rushing anything. And then you can unfold your mat. Come to just lay down on your back. And hug your knees into your chest. And then bring your right leg on top of your left leg. And right for your feet. You can reach them. And then bring your feet out to the side. So your knees are more or less right on top of each other. And your feet are coming out to your side. If you have the space, instead of bringing your feet more towards your hips, you can bring them away from your hips. And then release. And then we'll switch. So bring your left leg on top of your right. And reach for either your big toes or the outsides of your feet. And bring your feet out to the side. Make your knees at like a 90-degree angle. When you're ready, you can release. Crossing your legs, bending your knees, and hugging your knees into your chest. And hug your right knee into your left leg out long. Sit your left leg down on the floor. Bring your right arm out to T. And use your left hand to guide your right knee over to the left. If you would like to, you can look right. And bring your right knee back up to center. Your left knee in, sit your right leg out long. Sit right on the floor. Left hand comes out to T. And use your right hand to guide your knee over to the right. And if you would like to, look left. Try to keep both shoulders down on the floor. bring that to center. Hug both knees in. Then you bring down your sides. You bring the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Your legs up the wall. If you have a block, you can put it underneath your hips. That usually feels very good. You're going to bring your legs to an actual wall. And then bend your knees. Your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug. One last time. Before the end of the class. And then release. We'll come into our final resting pose. Shavasana. So traditionally, it's taken just laying flat on your backs. You can also put your knees together. We can even bring your legs up the wall. If you're already trying that, you can just stay there. Just find a pose where your joints are completely supported. You don't need any muscles to keep you there. Close your eyes and then just check in with your body. Making sure there's no extra tension lingering. So check in with your jaw. Check in with your brow. Relax all muscles in your face. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. And your chest. Relax your hips and your thighs and your legs. And just let your entire body feel heavy. ready, roll into the right side of your body, tucking your knees into your chest, using your bicep as a pillow. Using your arms, press yourself up into a seated position. Inhale through your arms overhead, breathe in nice and deep. And then exhale as bring your thumbs heart center. Thank you for sharing your mind with me today. The light and